Hello and welcome back to Traders KE. This is episode 4 and I'm your guy Mark, and today I'm with my guy also Nick. So Nick, how have you been?
Nimekuwa poa sana. How about you? It's been a nice run since the first episode all the way to this fourth episode. Umekuaje wewe pia?
Mi niko sawa, bado nakubembeleza, tafadhali ukienda vacation usiniache ndugu yangu.
August tulisema ni time of vacation from the last episode. But it's okay. Welcome back to the podcast and to everyone who is coming back to this episode. We really appreciate.
Yeah. Of course, we have to give a shout out to our great community pale X, and also everyone mwenye amekuwa akisubscribe and liking.
Sure.
Man, we really appreciate your effort, and that's why we are here, by the way.
And
We
your
are doing
comments,
this for not for us, by the way. This is community, by the way. Community, how do we say it? This is community motivated, by the way.
Yes, it's both for us and for you guys.
Yeah.
Therefore, we really appreciate the comments, the likes, and the shares on YouTube.
Yeah.
That is what is keeping us pushing up to this end.
Yeah, so every your love and support, every like, every subscription, man. Thanks a lot, man. So
Sure,
Nick.
Karibuni sana to this episode. This episode is going to be a very interesting and a very deep episode.
Bana, lakini usinipeleke mbio mzee bana. Sina kuambianga hata kama mimi ni Gen Z bana,
Siwezi kupeleka mbio. I can't. But it's going to be a very interesting and a very deep episode based on real life scenarios.
Yeah, of course. That's why we are here, by the way.
Yes, they're all traders that, we all go through phases. Right from when we started trading up to penye uko sahi. Therefore, today we are going to be talking about day trading.
Yeah.
It's a topic that I have a lot of weight on. But
yeah, of course, I told you we had to speak on this one based on the previous episode we had.
Yeah.
We really had to see this through because for those who don't understand, it's qua trading. We have like different types of traders.
That's it.
Yeah. So say we have day traders, and we have swing traders, and we have position traders. So position trading, maybe it's a long-term trade, ni wale watu wanaingia kwa soko for several months. Swing traders, they hold their positions for maybe several weeks. And then tuko na nyinyi sasa watu wa
Day trading.
Bana,
Unaingia asubuhi saa 4
nyinyi mnataka trade session zote.
Yeah. And it's that's where the majority lies, by the way.
Yeah.
Most of the Kenyan traders, just let's say the Kenyan trading community, and also outside Kenya, if you look at the percentage between the swing day traders and the scalpers, watu wengi wako between, wako in there between day trading and scalping. By the way, some people don't know that they are scalpers, but they call themselves day traders. Lakini sio day traders, jamaa wana scalp.
Yeah.
Lakini wanadhani they are day traders. But going back to the same, me and you, talking of nye tuko hapa in this podcast, we focus solely on, personally, I focus on day trading.
Yeah.
You focus more on swing trading. You are more of a swing trader.
Yeah.
So today's topic is about day trading. But before we go down to today's topic, because we also have some experience in day trading, because we also do day trading.
We also started from there, by the way. Before, unajua hii kitu, and that's why we really advise, I really advise, you necessarily don't have to go your mentor's way if you have mentors, because trading is a very personal business. This is a business, and that's why we also advise that hii mambo ya account management, by the way, inakuanga it's a very big scam in town. And I think past now tumetoka hiyo mambo ya kushinda ati sijui, you won't find us doing an episode hapa ati exposing how Kenyan princess has been scamming people.
Princess,
Yeah.
you say it.
Yeah, I don't know, Trader X scam. If you are getting scammed up to now, it's up on you, because you have been saying kama ni hizi mambo ya trading, kama you want, if you're choosing brokers, choose regulated brokers. For those using prop firms,
Sure.
go for those authentic, watu wako na reputation yani.
And a good track record.
Yeah, and a good track record. So mali imefika yani, if you want to get scammed, go get scammed. Hii kitu tumeiongelelea kwa in all our trading platforms, I mean community platforms. You have been talking that on Discords, on Spaces, on X. Hadi tumechoka. Mi sasa siwezi ambia mtu, because
If you're being scammed in 2025,
yeah,
it's out of ignorance.
it's your fault.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's you that you're not following, how can you be scammed in 2025? Unapata, okay, but okay, scamming is yet another business inside our own industry. Kwa trading, kuna wale watu specialize na scamming, and those guys that are doing real trading, and there are those guys that are selling courses and doing mentorships and all that. It's like a whole business.
Lakini Audi mse, kwani utaki Audi? You know, people fall for that, by the way, a lot. It's either I really see captions at your hot car is your mentor driving, and that narrative, you have to be a trader and you have to trade. Yes, pesa iko in this industry, money is there. We have been saying this. It's a
we have been there.
trillion.
You got the money, Pia. Like we have tasted all
It's
this.
a $7 trillion market. Pesa iko. Lakini hii narrative ya ati lazima because your mentor is anakuambia kona pressure yani.
Yeah, sure.
I think people should really try to avoid this pressure, kwa sababu isaidi. Trading si about the flashy cars ama the whatever, the expensive trips.
The Lambos.
It's about financial freedom. You see, kama Nick, if you are able to pay your bills in general, you can be able
through
to
trading.
Through trading. You can be able to afford your rent, unaweza lipa food and everything.
Maybe even school fees for your kids.
You also trading, na trading imekusustain, but
yes,
ukipata the pressure ati lazima ukue na gari, you want to start on a high note, itakutesa sana, because haven't we all been there?
We have all been there. That is the pressure that kills. Unapata you've really been doing great, but because you see maybe someone that you follow online, I may buy this and this car, I may buy this and this house, it's costing millions of dollars, and then you think to yourself that you should also be like them. Yeah. But in real sense, you get that these guys are not really trading. Whatever asset they have bought, it was not out of trading, it was out of maybe some other businesses, or it is even not there, it does not even exist.
People actually out be doing very shady business. I don't quite recall well, but kuna this forex mentor alikuwa anasema he does his trading, ama he was a mentor, anasema he was profitable, and he was arrested on drug trafficking in Dubai.
He's somebody's mentor.
Yeah, together with his brother. Like ameshikwa juu ya amekuwa kinini, but kwa front kwa hapa kwa nini kwa kamera anaonyesha it's trading, I'm doing trading and everything.
There are people that are hiding. Watu wengi sana are hiding into trading, but they are doing some other things. So going back to the topic of today, day trading. It is one of the hardest things that anybody in this world can ever get into. And before you go deep into this, nataka tuanze since the start. When you started trading, most people when they're starting to trade, you either got into trading because you got somebody uliona lifestyle yake, maybe on Instagram or whatever, on YouTube. You saw somebody just online and you think that whatever he's doing is very good and I should also be part of it. So the entry mentality that most people have is, I'm going to get into trading, and from the YouTube captions that you have watched, from most of the YouTube videos, you believe that I'm going to get into trading and I'm going to be a very good trader
caption yeah, how to make 1 million with $32.
Bas, he made $1 million.
$32 to $1 million.
He made $1 million in 1 month. So you think to yourself that you're also going to be getting into that.
Yeah.
So unapata, most traders are going to come into the space with the mentality that they're going to be rich within 1, 2 months, 3 months. Most online guys will tell you 6 months you're supposed to be a very good trader. So let's talk about the entry mentality. The very first time ulijua kutrade wewe mwenyewe, I want to tell us your experience. The very first time ulijua kutrade.
You want me to take back to when I started venye nilijua how to press a buy or sell button?
Yes, and especially when you got into a live account. What was your experience back then?
With my $18, sikuwa naweza kupata mpaka usingizi.
What was the first deposit ilikuwa how much?
I guess it was around $18. Again, hiyo $18 sikuwa naweza napata usingizi. I even remember sometime nilikuwa naamka usiku, maybe around 3, usingizi imekosa. Then so now because nimesoma pale Baby Pips, I have some small knowledge. I know kuna sessions. So mi nataka nianzie na session ya kwanza to go all the way to the 4 sessions. So unapata kutoka saa 9 sijiamka, naamka na scalp tu hapo $2 teketeke nimetoka. And then najaribu tena napigwa kiboko. I was very cautious with my capital hiyo ya $18 kwa sababu najua hiyo time sasa mzee sasa hiyo nayo sasa sikuwa makanga hiyo time. Hiyo sasa nayo sasa nilikuwa mi napakia mchanga.
So it was the only capital between you and poverty ilikuwa $18.
Yeah, umewahi pakia mchanga? Kuweka mchanga juu ya lori? My friend, tumeteseka.
How much are you paid for that?
Kujaza lori mzima tulikuwa tunalipo ile tipa ya yellow ile tata.
Kwa tifa.
Hiyo
tipa.
Yeah.
Ndio tifa.
So roughly $200. Na dollars mzee bana. Unalipwa mshahara ya mwalimu kufanya kazi ngumu. Ilikuwa ni 200 shillings.
So that's less than less than $2.
But then kazi ilikuanga mingi because I guess that was immediately after I dropped out of campus because I dropped in 2020. So
after COVID,
yeah, during COVID. I dropped
COVID.
During COVID. By the hapo ndo maneno ilishikamana. So I had to drop. Actually, I couldn't keep up with the online classes. We had that option. But so nilikuwa inabidi ni survive. So na mimi sijawahi chagua kazi. So hiyo time ndo tulikuwa niko hiyo area ya mchanga, of which by the way I don't discriminate it. Hata saa hizi ukiniitisha mchanga ya kujenga bado mimi nitakuletea ama something. So work then was not that bad by the way. During COVID, the only industry mimi naweza sema locally that was not really much affected ilikuwa ni construction, because during COVID wasee walijenga, watu walijenga, people really did construction everywhere.
People are trying to invest in anything that they think is going to bring them some income.
Yeah. So
watu walikuwa lockdown your time.
Nikijiona mtu mjanja sana, I had to survive by the way, of course. Kwa sababu hapo kimeumana, and then home everything was not good. So niko hapo, but it was good. I could get around to maybe 1,000 in a day, ama not dollars, shillings. Ama tuseme $1,500 on good days.
In short.
Lakini sasa I feel like I'm past that. So I had to really try to do something. So nikienda nipate kitu huko narusha kwa account. But back then I was still on Baby Pips. Nimesoma like 3 months now. I feel like I'm very confident. So
take us back to your $18 deposit. Did you make something in your very first trade that you took on your live account?
Kwangu mi, as much as people say me, I never had beginner's luck. but I really believe inakuanga ni part of trading. Beginner's luck. Mi sijawahi kuwa na beginner's luck. I didn't make money your time.
The very first time.
So I kept on donating, naenda nafanya kazi ngumu, and then sasa sitaki kukaa huko. So when I make that money, narudi kwa nyumba na deposit, najaribu. So but I'm active all the time. I'm trying to look for candlesticks. Na press.
So my big question from that, mbona uendelee kufanya kitu yenye ikupei do? Because most people will be like, most people who get into trading wanapata ile luck ya kuanza the beginner's luck. That's what keeps them going for years. Sasa wewe, you have deposited and you have lost your very first deposit. What made you think that this is something that you need to keep on pursuing, yet it is something that has taken your very first deposit and it's only the only one that you can afford back then?
Okay, for me, Nick, I believe I'm a go-getter. So, and I really bully myself when I put my mind into it. So,
Gonna work.
yeah, so I kept losing, but I kept hopeful kwa sababu hata mi now kulikuwa na tabs zingine open hapo kwa YouTube, nilikuwa naona the arches and everything. So nilikuwa naona, yes, I can really do this, and I'm a persistent guy by the way. So nilikuwa tu naona maybe I keep on depositing and it will keep on, maybe one day it will itakuwa better. But of course that didn't help, and of course lost a lot of money during that time. Tudeni hapa na pale, za kujaribu kudeposit, umekopa mtu $20 and promising them that you will give them back, that you have found something that is very $7 trillion market, and
people take even loans to trade.
I
understand.
So eventually ilifika mahali nikajaribiana na hiyo kitu, and then sasa nikaanza kurefine strategy. Now I started learning about mentor A, mentor B, and of course your time after nimeskamiwa sana when I was starting, so already information started becoming cheap. In this industry, overall information is power.
Actually, somebody who's reading right now in 2025 ako way much better than mtu alianza back in 20-25 years ago. Because right now the information is there. We have like a lot of guys who can give the information.
Yeah.
If you look at even us, we do some spaces on Twitter, like 2-3 times a week, whereby you can get to learn from the best traders. Kuna Google Meets inafanyikaga most before the markets opens and all that. But if you look at somebody who started this like 5 years ago or 10 years ago, that was not there. Ulikuwa unapata huyu mtu uko wewe, it's you and you. Nobody is going to be assisting you in anything.
Yeah, sisi tulikuwa tunauziwa PDF $200. I don't know if we umebuy PDF $200.
Nilibuy course which was a course on Telegram, but I was not supposed to buy the course. Juu pia ujamaa kubuy the course.
Alafu hiyo $200 unapata ni ile ilikuwa inaitango Bible candlestick. Ilikuwa inaitango aje? Candlestick Bible.
Yes, ilikuwa candlestick Bible.
Imagine paying $200 for candlestick Bible.
Candlestick Bible. Na watu wamelipia mpaka sasa watu wanalipia candlestick Bible. Kuna watu wame specialize back into those things. But now you have got a very fast experience. Wewe personally ume lose. Mimi, in my personal experience, I gained. The very first time you deposit ilikuwa, I guess, $10 to $12. Back then,
you made $2.
No. My deposit was 10 to around $12. Sikumbuki the exact amount, but it was about 10 ama $12 hapo. But then, my very first deposit, I made $64.
Hey,
from $10. Ndugu yangu.
Ulipeleka mama
$64.
Ulipeleka mama out ama you didn't make any withdraw?
Sikuwa na mama. Nilikuwa na $10 nikapeleka mpaka $64. Sijasahau hiyo. It was on a certain night. Tulikuwa na trade my buddy alikuwa nitakuwa Steve. Shout out to Steve by the way. Jamaa alinishikilia sana back then. Steve knew how to execute trades on MT5.
Steve ni buddy. Steve ni buddy.
Buddy? it's a guy.
So
Steve,
niache kukua twisted.
Wacha hiyo bwana. Steve, Kenya alikuwa anajua ni kufungua na kufunga trades na kuweka stop loss peke yake. Haya, lakini Steve alikuwa anajifanyia ni bazoo. Yameshi kwa hii soko anajua maneno. So when tumedeposit $10, then tukaunda $64. I see wameniambia cheki buda. This is what we're going to be doing. Okay? Niyo time tuko university bado. So umeona, hai buda, unajua kuna $64 ni ngapi kwa uni? $64. You know that was more than 8,000 Kenya shillings.
Ni young blood bana. Ukiwa unanipea heshima mani. Unajua naweza jikuna kitovu.
Nitaka kujikuna. Okay. $64 na uko university,
That was
you can imagine that's a lot of money for a comrade. So we tukafanya withdraw, and then after that we knew that this is what we're going to be doing for life. Then the next day we blow all the money tulikuwa tume by the jana, tukakula nyama, alafu tukasema sana next day hii pesa tumedraw kama ni 8,000, turudisha 6. Sijana tumekula 2, turudisha 6, we make it like 20 ama uko 30.
Umeniambia hivyo nikakumbuka. So nilikuwa na huyu my guy, Mr. Muita Badi. My guy anaitwa Brayo, my very good friend. So we were neighbors actually. So during your time me depositing my $10 and what, alikuwa anafanya writing. So I guess I'm very persuasive. So I had to convince him aingie forex tusome pamoja so that we can I always believe in building together, by the way. Sometimes unaweza pata watu who are open minded. So gladly Brian kumbi akiwa campus alikuwa amefanyanga some Bitcoin thing user sijui P2P
trading to generally.
Alikuwa amefanya. So alikuwa anajua about trading a bit. So nikamconvince, now we go wachana na crypto, now let's do this thing. You are a smart guy, you are a graduate, and I'm also pia mimi niko sawa tusome hiki kitu pamoja. We are living door to door. So actually hata tulikuwa tunafanya na hiyo during the day, tunaingia field, tunapiga malori mchanga nini, alafu tunarudi kejani and tunatafuta sasa ma setups. So me when I went broke, Brian ju analipo kwa writing, so alikuwa na kakapitu kidogo. I will never forget that trade. So our beginners luck tukiwa pamoja ilikuanga from that guy. Nakumbukanga ilikuanga a trade on USD CHF. Do you know, from a deposit of ilikuwa I guess $40 kwa ile pesa amelipo ya writing, tulimaking around $480. My guy,
that's more than 10 times.
Tulichafua
almost 11 times.
I guess we used around $100. Unajua sasa hiyo time street level, hiyo time tulienda tukapiga keg mingi sana huko, tukapiga keg, tukakula nyama nini. Sasa tukaambiana, man, now the future is bright. Now the future is really bright and nothing can stop us. So akaniambia kesho this thing lazima iendelee kubai. Nikamwambia hii inabai mpaka eternity. So what we gonna do, hatutatumia hii pesa yote kwa sababu tumeteseka sana. Tutafanya hivi, forgetting that unajua kimaanisha ati unateseka saa hizi imaanishi ati kesho utakosa kesho pia unaweza pata
kuteseka by the way.
Na pia unaweza teseka pia next week
zaidi ya leo.
Unaweza teseka pia zaidi ya leo. So tunaendanga tunarudisha around $250. Saa hizo ilikuwa na expense kidogo nini tushatumia pesa tumekunywa tumefanya mambo yetu. So Brian anarudisha around $250. My
from
friend,
the 480.
My friend, have you ever seen Shege?
That 280. 280 kwa comrade bana ni pesa mingi sana.
Have you ever seen Shege?
You lost the money.
Tulipoteza hiyo pesa yote within New York session. In one just session. Pesa alikuwa hiyo trade tulikuwa hold from morning previous day, from morning mpaka New York session.
You guys were still swinging back then. Ulikuwa mna swing
No,
trade?
that was not I can't really, it was a swing
So
trade.
it was a day
It was
trade.
intraday. It was intraday, by the
umechukua
way.
London? Supposed to get a Euro in New York.
Ilikuwa actually hakulala, so you get, alikuwa anafanya writing, so usiku hakulala. Na pia mimi nilikuwa naota tu candlesticks, so sikuwa nalala, and we are living next door. So aliniamshanga nikaenda tukatrade, and then we held that trade all the way to New York, and then it made $430. So you siku that night tukaenda tukachafua maboys nini and then tukabakisha pesa kidogo ya kudeposit next day, tukadeposit, na hiyo ndo tulianza kujua kumbe you can see dust in the market. So my guy and I then realize that dust is more constant in the market after losing our $250 of hard-earned money. So since then, that was uko tukianza. So eventually over time nilikuja, and then I found my strategy, because in trading venye tulisema personal business, like trading inakuwa ni a reflection of yourself. It's like a mirror. The market, it's like a mirror. So I came to understand myself better. Mi si mtu nitaweza kushinda kwa the markets all the time. So I need time to breathe, of course, and maybe other things pia nafanya. And also the way I see things. Okay, unapatanga pia we argue a lot, even though tunakujanga to some, tunaelewana.
Yeah, conclusion too itakuwa the same.
Yeah,
so you can say trading is more of a personal. Wenye wewe uko, it's not the same thing itakuwa na another trader. Unapata wewe you can do well when doing this type of trading, either swing trading or day trading, because of your personality. Lakini kuna mtu mwenye swing trading who won't work for them because of how they are.
Yeah, swing trading by the way requires patience. Na that goes also for day trading, by the way, because unapatanga kuna mtu anataka akiingia trade iende into zero drawdown. Yani people don't accept losses. And one thing about these markets, losses are part of the games. And actually winners are going winners at it because they win a lot. It's because they accept the losses and they turn the losses to profits.
Unasemekanaga best loser wins.
Yeah, by the way, by the way, that's the best definition of this market. The best loser wins.
If you're not able to lose in a good way, you'll end up like being right eventually.
Yeah, so hata hii maneno naonanga ati sijui watu branding themselves ati I don't know best trader in East Africa, best female trader, best traders.
He made 10,000 in 1 minute.
Yeah, I guess that's a lot of
bullshit too. It's a bullshit. That's called bullshit. Kama
and we see that from a mile away.
Yes, be real. Kuna watu wanasema they made $10,000 within a minute, but in real sense, those guys are suffering.
Yeah. If actually you dig into this thing more, ndo utaweza kuelewa how these things work. By the way, don't be too shallow on information. Usitake kukua anomi. Don't challenge yourself. Usikue average on information.
Sure.
So Nick, you are the guy. Mimi I guess mi nisha settle by
more into a swing trade.
Mi hata setups zangu you see uko nikituma zinakuanga
to mature.
Kitu tu polite, maybe nikiuma inje niume inje, nikiingie of which sometimes inakuanga ni challenge, because kwa trading also we have levels of traders. Kama mimi saizi I might identify myself as a break-even trader. We are not here for clout, by the way. We are here to tell the listeners ukweli. We are not here to mentor you. We are here to talk it out. This is a safe space for traders. So for myself, and as I say, I'm a break-even trader. And maybe people don't understand what a break-even trader is. So I'm in between there. I'm not making much losses as I used to, but I'm also having difficulties with making much profit. Like niko tu pale break even.
Yeah.
So make
Not
loss,
losing
but
much,
you
not
can.
making much.
Okay, I have learned the art of cutting losses. But sasa I'm trying to improve on the other side.
Sure.
Of which ni level. Si mi jikimbisha niseme ati nini. It's a level in trading. And it's a very challenging level because some traders wanakuanga stagnant hapo. And people stick to that level for long. Now, actually, that's where most people do give up. I myself, I had given up because
you're
niko
not
hapo.
making anything out of your
Yeah,
career.
nafanya proper count ya kwanza napita phase 1 or phase 2, but when it comes to payout siwezi sipati payouts. Niko like stuck in that level. Nikipata payout moja na blow account. So sijui kama unanielewa.
I relate. I can get you.
Yeah, but on the other hand kuna nyinyi watu mi sielewangu because for day trading hiyo ni kitu inakuwa na a lot of dopamine rush. So how do you really manage day trading despite the risk? Kwa sababu to me naamini day trading, both day trading ama swing trading ama position trading, they all carry risk.
They all carry risk.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm not saying that I'm a perfect trader because I do swing trading, and also we also agree because sometimes I come out with better trades than you do, and sometimes you come out with risk to reward ratio. You come also with better traders than better trades than I do. So hii mambo yenyu ya day trading unaweza sema aje na unaweza, how can you tell the listener?
Day trading is hard. It's actually, I guess, not the hardest, but I guess it is the second most hardest trading style from scalpers. Most scalpers will, of course, they have a hard time. But day traders also have a very rough time. Because if you look at it, you have to get into a trade you yourself. You have to analyze the market yourself. You have to decide when you take your stop loss, your take profit levels, your trade management. It's all on you. And this is happening within a matter of hours. What most of us are not good as humans is the ability to process either losses or profits quite fast.
This is an emotional game.
Yes.
Because when money is involved, a lot of emotions
the moment you put in some money, there is a very big relationship between humans and money. We all tend to relate ourselves with pesa. Okay? If you look at sahi maisha yako, it's all about money. If you look at the current situation,
I'm all about
it's all about money. Yeah. Okay? We are going to be respecting people with money and are going to be despising people with no money.
Yeah.
So everybody right now is working towards getting the money. But now the moment money is on the risk, because the goal for everyone is money. Sneo. Let's just take an example. Everybody
but I do agree on that. You should be addicted to the money.
Yes, it's very much okay. But at the same time, unapataka have to get the money is not no longer an issue. You get some other things that are going to be issues. So going back to it, most people are going to be like looking for the money. So the small money that you have, if you are going to be putting this money in between, I can either lose this money or I can multiply this money by either 2 times or 3 times. What happens? When you put this money in the risk that you can lose all of this money that you have, what happens? And going back to it, that everybody is chasing after the money. You're going to be so much emotional with whatever you have. Mm-hmm. Because if you lose it, and it's something that you're chasing after, then it doesn't make a lot of sense because you're looking for it and then you lose it.
Yeah, we always say that in trading you should be emotionally detached with your money.
Yes, that's just by words or kuandika tu ama kusema. but going back
physically
yes,
by the way, it's hard.
very hard because wewe umetafuta pesa yako, you have already maybe $1,000 on your account. This is money. Everybody's looking for this money, and your money now is on the line. So the moment your money is on the line, unakuwa like too much emotional, and that brings a lot of conflict between whatever that you are doing and the money that you have on the line. So going back now to day trading, most people who are doing day trading, they really have a rough time because they have to make decisions, and quick decisions. If you don't make a quick decision, it's going to be affecting your money. And it's all about money. Trading is about money. Life is about money. That's how we are. The system has instilled into us. Haini pesa. Kama huna pesa, you have nothing to say.
Umesema hivyo about making quick decisions, nikakumbuka wale mentor if you did not put stop loss, you
should be in profit.
You should be in profits.
Hey bwana. Mtu amekupea stop loss hapa nakwambia if you not put stop loss.
No, zinanga stop loss. Au zinakuwa na
stop loss. Yes. Lakini sasa jamaa ameana umenyorosha alafu anakuambia if you not put money you should be in profits. Haya. But going back to the topic of the day, day trading is hard because of the decision that you have to make between minutes or hours. One thing that most traders are not able to do, and most humans, leave alone trade, because trading is a reflection of who you are in your general life.
Yeah.
So most
from
humans
how
are
you
not,
get from your bed.
Yeah.
The way
moment
you leave your
wake
bed
up in the morning,
kutoka hapo, that define the kind
the
of a trader
that
you are
gonna be.
I'm a person in general.
Yes. So most day traders, the major problem with most day traders is you're not able to process your losses or your profits. So you get that if you get a loss, it's going to affect the way you take your next trade. If you get a profit, it's going to affect the way you take your next trade. So that's why inakuwa ngumu, because you have first to digest. Let's say it's during London session. I've taken one trade or two trades, and these were losing trades. This is money on the line. Going back to Lianza, you have put your money on the line. You have lost money, and everybody is chasing after this money. So the moment you lose money, what's the very first thing that comes to your mind? I have to recover whatever I lost.
Yeah, so that's now you start revenge trading.
Yes,
that's what we call
revenge trading.
Yeah.
So unapata, and remember, you have lost this money during London session. Our own local time in Kenya, that's 10 a.m. in the morning. So let's say by 12 noon, you have lost money. You still have from 12 noon, our own local time, all the way to 12, in the night, at midnight, you have all those hours.
And you want to
recover the money that you lost, right? So now by being uko idle, and you have this effect, lose pesa, you want to go back into the markets, right? You're going to go back, not because you have a very good trade or a very good system or a very good setup. You're going back to the market because you lost money.
Yeah.
So you're gonna trade.
That's your why.
Yes, you are going to try to come back.
You're on the wrong reasons.
Yes. Why? Mtu ujiambia, let me just go back. Nikishaona hii pesa nimelose, kama asubuhi nimelose $200. Nikishaona $200, nimetoka hiyo trade. But then umeenda ku trade tena because you want to recover.
Ulikuwa umeaccept your risk.
Hauko umeaccept. Hii ya pili hujaaccept. Ya kwanza ulikuwa umeaccept
200 because hawa iende hiyo.
Lakini ya pili unarudi juu, nataka ku recover ile ya kwanza. So eventually you end up in a situation where you are just trying to trade to recover your money. And the moment you
don't know even
that's why
you went wrong.
Yes. That's why nimesema you have to take a lot of time. You have to take some time to process what happened. If you are moving from one trade to another trade and you have not processed, what did I do in the last trade? What happened? What did I lose or what did I win? Okay. You have not processed that. Because the next trade, you're going back not because you have a very good setup or anything, but you're going back because of the trauma that you got from your first trade. And most people, when you wanna work out of their past traumas, it doesn't always end up good because it's not out of strategy; it's out of just emotions.
Yeah.
So that's why the training is so hard, because so many people will come in, they lose money or they gain money within a very short period of time. Let's say an hour, 2 3 hours. But now, because they still have a lot of time for that particular day, and especially people in East Africa or Africans, we are favored because in Apataka you can trade Asian in the morning, you can trade London, you can trade New York, so you have a lot of time.
By there being a trader, that's a favor we get maybe from here.
Yes, especially East Africa.
This GMT, especially here, we are lucky because we can trade through all the four sessions by the way. Because the first one inaanzanga saa 9, so unaweza pata mtu ameamka saa 9 kutrade.
Yeah, you can trade the Asian, you can trade London, you can trade New York.
Yeah.
So unapata now, because you have that period, you can try to make back your money or try to multiply your money 20 or 100 times your deposit. And that's why it becomes so hard for you to become a consistent and a profitable trader, simply because you have the time. And you have unsolved traumas because things happen very fast. So you can ushaichukua a trade. Let's say you have taken a trade, you're in London Open.
Yeah.
And within not even 10 minutes, 3-4 minutes, trade bana imeenda stop loss, ya kupiga kiboko.
Unaanza kusema broker. Yeah, we have all been there. By the way, you see, at that point, hizo ndo vitu zinaendanga zikikufundisha about trading before you come to accept the reality that it's not the market that is rigged, because ni wewe, it's you versus you game. Lakini before you come to that reality, unakuanga umeblame vitu mingi sana, unakuanga mpaka umeblame mpaka mama wa kambo.
And until you stop blaming other people out there, that's when you're going to make money, because it's all about you yourself, your mindset, and how your mind is. And now going back to the topic of day trading, one thing that really affects so many traders, one is the inability to process losses or profits quick, fast. Higher. Second thing, we have so many trading communities in Kenya.
Yeah.
Not only in Kenya, but even outside Kenya.
Worldwide.
Telegram imeja watu communities. So you have lost money in London session. Maybe ulikuwa community yangu ama community yako ama community ya mtu mwingine hapa. You lost money from the setup that you had during that session. And then you see another community imesema, jamaa fulani anajiita FX Goat amesema
just bought Lamborghini.
Yes, na amesema buy gold at 34.20, stop loss here. Nini
no
hapo
explanation juu whatsoever.
Yes. So wewe juu ulikuwa lose, unaona huyu jamaa ni mentor, huyu jamaa ni guru, let me go back to this market. So there is a lot of effect that is coming from outside: social media, friends, communities.
And when you're saying about that, ndo maana tunasemanga ama we do advise traders who are starting off, it's really important to avoid the noise. Try as much as possible to avoid the noise, because this is hapa kila mtu anakuanga na opinions zake, and same with us. You always come with your opinions, I always come with my opinions, and for the rest of the crew yenye tuko nayo, kila mtu anakuanga na opinions zake, but we trade differently by the end of the day. But it's also cutting noise haimanishi ukose kusikiza watu, but it means hearing everything and being able to make decisions personally. Like you can stand firm useme mimi ni mimi, this is why I'm making this decision. I heard you you A B, nimekusikiza, but I'm not listening to you. Lakini nimekusikia, but I'm not listening.
And that is the hardest thing now about the trading pia.
Yeah.
juu ulikuwa umechukua a buy, maybe let's say of GBPSD, you took a buy, and then the moment umechukua hiyo buy, you see another guy has posted amechukua sales. Now that contradiction, when you umesema, if you're not able to make your own personal decision that I'm going to stick to these buys regardless of whatever which mentor has posted, kama ni amesema ni sales, you cannot make money out of trading, because you're going to get out of your buy uingia sales. Mi nishaifanya hivyo mara moja, by the way, before tuanze.
We have all been there.
Umelipia ka signal, alafu ulikuwa unalipia signal za jamaa kama watatu, so umelipia huyu, alafu jamaa anasema to sell GBPSD, stop loss ni hapa. Hizi kuna provider mwingine anakuambia tuna buy GBPSD, so unashangaa ulikuwa umesha sell, unasema buy. What do I do in this situation? Okay, so you get also at the end of the day, you have to master the skills yourself.
Yeah.
Because depending on anybody or another person, have you ever seen a person who is profitable, or a person who has done projects, amejenga nyumba, amebuy a very good car, okay, or anything material from kubuy signals?
I don't think so.
Very rare. Because most of the signal providers, ako after the money, ako after your money.
Yeah.
You pay $50, I'm going to give you signals for 1 month. All right? So, in your mentality, in your mind, in your mindset, if it is not good, at the end of the day, utapata, you have not made anything. You can be in the same trade with me. Utaunda pesa, me utaunda pesa. Is it true?
Yeah.
I take a buy, you take a buy on your end. Lakini at the end of the trade, we will lose pesa. I mean, you win pesa.
Yeah.
Because my psychology is fixed, and on your end, wewe umejaribu kubuy, umeingia buy, umeona imesell kidogo, umeshatoka, tena umeingia buy tena umeona imesell, umesha sell tena. So at the end of the trade, you get that you have done so many mistakes, psychological mistakes, that have affected your trade, and you have not made like any money out of that.
One thing maybe I like from you ni, despite maybe hii mambo ya day trading, and why personally I avoided day trading, ni mahali tunaweza sema impulsiveness we inaingililia. Because you remember our friend, we have a guy ana trading mpaka akidrive. And maybe for me, I think maybe day trading ndo inaletanga even bad trading habits. Because how hell on earth will you be trading and you're driving? Like, it's easy even.
You're so much distracted.
Yeah, utakuwa so much distracted. And that's why maybe I opted to go the other way around. Doesn't mean that I don't lose money. And for guys in day trading, we all lose money. In the market, someone wins, someone loses. It's a zero-sum game. The market is a zero-sum game. Trading is a zero-sum game, by the way. Someone wins, someone loses. So mimi huwa najaribu kuavoid that day trading because of your impulsiveness. Kwa sababu sidhani I can manage kuona ati nikienda pale kujano in 1 month I have like about 40 trades ama 60 trades. It's more easier to me. See, one thing I know I came to understand about trading, and maybe hiyo ndo ilinisaidia. Trading, maybe as we have been pointing out, trading si quick inaitangwaje? Get rich quick thing. It's about capital retention. When you start seeing this thing with that eye, from street level to all street level, this thing is about capital retention, by the way. It's not about how much you made. It's about how much you maintain by the end of the trading period. Yeah. So it's not a competition, by the way. It's not a competition. So, and people have to be realistic, by the way. One thing yenye inasaidianga mtu ni kukua realistic with your goals and expectations. See, ati you want from 10,000 you make $1 million. Yeah, it's possible. It's an open field, by the way. and this is the only field naeza ambia women to participate because they can earn more than men.
What do you mean? So you mean mean women in forex are earning more than the men?
Okay,
Or what do you mean by that?
I'm saying that it's a world with no limitations. Ni mahali hakuna limit, so it
Actually, we
doesn't-
are talking of the same. Girls do much better in trading than the boys, or ladies do much better than the gent, because ladies wanakuwaga so much focus into following rules or following whatever that you have taught them. But we men, nikikufunza something, you want to try out something else from whatever I have taught you. Unaona, umenifunza hapa nafaa kufanya hivi, lakini you want to see, na nikifanya hivi, kwani kutaenda namna gani? And you know, money is on the risk in this perspective, because we are trading. So you get
hapo tutaenda kwa women ama men who are better, because I believe when we had in primary, mahali tulikuwa tuna discuss girls and boys who are better. I was very defensive.
Kuna siku tulisema education is better than money.
Now look at us.
Sasa 10 years later,
money is better.
Money is better than education.
Yeah, they say it's the root of all evil, but yeah.
I mean, bwana siamini ati money is the root of all evil.
Who cares? By the end of the day,
bwana kwanza pesa, alafu sasa evil itakuja after hapo. So we can figure out.
Yeah, hapo mahali ati sijui women ama men can do better in this field ama nini. Acha tuseme hiyo ni discussion ya watu wa certificate, but it's a very
tutuzi kwa nini?
Poleni. Hata mimi mwenyewe si but it's an open field, by the way. Kila mtu anaweza tengeneza pesa in this field.
Sure.
Yeah.
Haya, but now tumerudi tena kwa day trading, and talking now of the last thing about day trading. Inside the mind of a day trader, what really goes on the moment you wake up in the morning? And let's take an example of this week. You have taken some trades, which I sent to pia uliziona some of those trades.
Uliniambia nirudi TikTok.
Nilikuwa merudi TikTok kwa sababu huko na support. And you know, we human beings are wired in a way that if you don't support my idea, you are not part of me, you are an enemy or something.
You have to easy support.
But now going back to it, inside the mind of a trader, what really happens and how is that most day traders are losing money? If you look at the brokers, for example, kinapala kwa HFM, our recommended broker, if you go to HFM website, down there you're going to see something that is
they have
written.
Statistics for that.
Yes, and they're going to be writing to you, just an example, that 75% of traders who trade CFDs are losing money.
It's actually about 90.
Yes, 90% or whatever. Let's just say 75% of traders who trade CFDs lose money. Most of these people are day traders. So what really goes down in the mind of a trader? And what is that is making people lose money? Is it because of strategy, or is it because of their own mindset?
I believe it's a lot of wet dreams going on in their heads.
A lot of?
Wet dreams.
Why do you say that?
Okay, for one reason being, not most day traders wanakuanga, okay, they want to make money so quick. So
you want to get rich quick, that is. You said it at the start somewhere.
Yeah. So many reasons. Maybe I may miss a move on the one session. He wants to get on to the next session. And that's how the market will always do what the market does.
Yeah, yes. And market takuwa hapo every time. If you lose today, si lazima recover leo. You can recover tomorrow, you can recover next week.
Yeah. So,
but what matters a lot is your capital.
Yeah.
Your capital will not always be there,
but
the market will always be there.
Yeah. And you know, when you don't have capital, you're not participating on the market.
Kuna writer alisema that you can play the game if you run out of chips.
Yeah. And
so
of course,
you run out of your capital, you are out.
And
You
another
leave the game for
and
some
another
other people.
and another wise man said, "No sitting at the table if you're bringing nothing to it." So yeah. So by the end of the day, it doesn't matter kama unafanya swing trading ama unafanya
Day trading, yeah.
just
It's all
retain
about
your capital.
yes,
Retain
capital
your
retention and now working on your own mindset.
Yeah.
This is a whole interesting topic.
Yeah.
You're going to be bringing in the next episode a guest
Yeah.
that we can now have another view or another perspective of these topics,
Yeah.
but now from an outside person.
Yeah.
New guys, maybe it's me and Mark here, but we're going to be bringing in more guests that are going to be, coming and we have conversation with them and we have like interviews with them. And the purpose of this is you guys to learn from some of the best traders that we have in the country, and for you to get some of these tips that you can now apply into your own trading that are going to make you a better person or a better trader than you are right now. So I guess for this episode, it's going to be over. The next episode is going to be dropping the next week, probably. And you're going to be bringing somebody, like a very good guest.
Yeah. And of course, not all the time we will be talking about the winning traders because we are talking about too much losing. So we are going to be
Bringing the
we are
dark
a big
side.
community and everyone is also very welcome in the community. So it's not about the wins. We want to bring something different also about the losses and everything. So in the meantime, everyone who's watching this, thank you for taking your time to watch this. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and also be joining us on more. We do a couple of things, interesting things. We're working also on live events and things. Yeah. So I believe we're gonna be seeing more of each other. So till the next one, tuseme aje mzee?
Just a big thank you also to HFM Market
Yeah.
for making this possible and for the support that they have for the Kenyan trading community. We really appreciate them and keep doing what you are doing. And you guys can check them out. The link is going to be pinned under this video. We are going to be meeting again in the next episode.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting one. Thanks for watching and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Share this video and also don't forget to like the video. We meet again in the next one.
Turus.
Turus.